Well. I don't have an intro. Neither do I have anyone watching right now. Is it actually loud if I talk to my microphone? I never even tested these kind of things. Okay, well... yes. I still have no idea what to do. What the hell? Okay, well... what the hell am I supposed to do when I start a stream and nobody's watching it? Yes. I don't know. I still have no idea what to do. What the hell? Okay, oh wait, let me just mute the stream. Alright, so let's just hop into the new monster and hop off to the cargo plane. I should probably get the private server link and pin that as well. No, I'm not Corpse Husband. I don't talk like him. I've never even watched Corpse. Closest I've probably ever watched was like Jacksepticeye Among Us. Does this always show up now? I guess yeah it does. Guess can't change that. A cargo train has entered the map. Actually, while I was grinding in before on my own, I did notice that the cargo train is actually pretty quick. Like, I was actually robbing the cargo plane in the meantime while there was already a cargo ship, the train on the way. Okay, wait. I don't want to drive the monster truck in there and then end up just being stuck in there. There we go. I feel like I feel like the cargo plane has gotten a lot brighter inside. And I don't know why I'm talking in this way. I feel like my throat hurts. My throat has been hurting a lot recently. I'm not used to talking that much. Well, in this volume, because I'm a pretty loud talker. So, and I don't want to end up disturbing anyone. But talking like this kinda really hurts. Alright, let's just wait until the plane has gotten some air. Which should add the prompts. Actually, it's, there actually is a higher chance to get a keycard than I thought. Recently, I've been robbing the cargo plane quite a lot, and I've gotten more keycards than I would have ever expected to get from this. Which is quite fancy when there's literally only me in the server. And just as I talk... okay, look, the camera, could you please stop? And just as I talk about it, it doesn't work. There we go. Now we don't need a cop. Boing. Man, the snake is already on top of the... yeah, look, the snake is the second most popular vehicle right now. Even though it's not really that great of a performance. I mean, it is more, I can understand it's more of a track-focused car and it doesn't really have that much more top speed to it. Oh wait, yeah, but, before I forget, let me just smack the train to train speed 0. So I get some time getting that as well. Basically, as long as I'm robbing on my own, there's not even that many stuffs that I can rob, but I then remember from all of the robberies that do give Hyperchromes, like that one that we just missed, the only ones that I can rob on my own are just Tomb and Museum. All of the other stuffs are well in my reach. Hello there, Gamnoa. Given that you're new, I assume that you haven't watched anything yet. So, hello there. I hope that you're gonna enjoy your stay. because as of right now, there's not many people staying right now. And we got the first person here. Hello. Alright, so let's put the train speed back into 50. There's also not really a need for me to actually have weapons, but I think I'm gonna just grab some weapons anyway, because, you know, there's always stream snipers. Already got there's always stream snipers. Like this one rainbow person that was in my stream all the time earlier, in like the earlier streams. And well, I can. Oh my god, come on! This is the second time I robbed this train, and I land next to the Hyperchrome. I can disable arrests, as it's seen here, arrests off, but I can't disable damage, so cops are still able to gun me down, which would cause me to then spam the zap command on them. There's also this one thing that I never really understood, why they never really made a difference between command admin and actual owner. So if I were to make someone an admin, they could kick me from the server as well, and not only the I can't really talk and type at the same time. I'm not that great at multitasking with stuff that requires my speech. And now I also forgot what I was talking about. That is sweet. Alright, admin stuff. So, I never really understood why, even though there are, there is clearly that the server owner is also only an admin and not put as extra server owner who can not be kicked. Because it's kinda annoying if I give admin commands to someone and then they just start kicking me, which would lead me to having to reset the server. I mean, it's the same in Mad City, even though that, as of this point, pulling a comparison between Jailbreak and Mad City doesn't even make a sense anymore, because I don't know if I've got this mentioned before, but Mad City is gone. Like, even with Chapter 2, I don't think they can ever save the game anymore. 9601. 9601. 9601. Excuse me if I don't always rob with the viewers today. I really want to make sure. I just really want the Hyperchromes. And this is also another thing that I noticed when I was playing with friends, was that I am really not used to playing in a team anymore. I feel like the people I rob with are rather slowing me down, especially when it's stream, because everyone kinda wants to stick around with me. And I would love to be there for people and just drive people around and stuff, but I mean, I want to rob and I don't want to rob and then end up just sitting there for like 2 minutes just outside the robbery waiting for the others. Why am I yawning so much? God damn it, and my throat really hurts. I probably shouldn't really talk that much. But hey, it's a stream, why would I not talk? Wait, let me just give the glider. It's just a nice tool to have. Jesus Christ. And let's crack it open. Come on. Doing. I wonder how many viewers are gonna... I wonder how many people are gonna join in, and how many of the old people are gonna join in, like Void or the Comrade. I do sure hope that Neo doesn't join in though, because he kinda turned out to, well, he kinda had one opinion that ended up, well, he had an opinion, let's just say that. He had an opinion. Why will it be? You can watch this stream and see. Is it really you? I wonder why people actually asked, is it me? If it's clearly me. I mean, I don't see anyone else with this avatar and the ad, Lee Paparoni. There we go. Boink. I might sound a little bit different because my throat has not been doing that well. But screw it. I'm gonna stream anyways. Jesus Christ. I am so freaking hyped for this update. I was hyped for this update and I'm still am because it's just so many things that they changed. So many patches. Just the fact that they are starting to combat gun spam more is just so much nicer. Okay, so we're gonna head to bank in a second. It's also fancy at how they added waypoints for power plant and cargo train. Cargo train, what am I saying? Ship. Although I would have expected that they used the... I didn't expect that the waypoint would instantly go to the volcano. Because if I were to be a new player and I just see that line going straight into the wall, I would be confused. Honestly, this is the fun thing that I can do with the train commands. I can just go train speed 1200, and now I can just go train speed 0. Oh well. I guess it does have a breakaway. Okay, note to self, put it to something like train speed 500 instead. And I see that someone has started a jewelry robbery without me. Although I would really prefer, I really want Hyper Cyan as well. I mean, I want every Hyperchrome because of Hyper Shift. There we go. I don't really understand how they're okay. Well, I never did that either. I never robbed the jewelry from the outside, and I'm not going to because that's cheap and kind of takes more time than actually. Well, it might actually not take more time, but I don't see the thrill or the point in robbing a jewelry from the outside. Boing, boing, boing. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello there, people. I see that the chat and the viewers are filling up more. Well, I'm pretty used that the streams usually take like an hour until people get into. And I don't really see any increase in my viewers because well, most likely because I'm just so inconsistent. And honestly, I don't know. I've never really meant the streamer thing to actually be a professional thing or a thing that I do regularly. It's just like a hobby thing that I just sometimes do. Especially since I am busy with work, I don't even live at home most of the time. I only come home at weekends. So, yeah. And there goes the power plant. Doink. Let's see, let's get the roll. We passed the Hyperchrome, and we get 1k. It's fancy though that the bonus actually does also apply to... The VIP bonus also goes for the robbery bonuses. But I just noticed, what happens if I turn arrests off and the police bust the bank robbery? Does that end the bank? Does it disable busts? Does it just not bust at all? Well, as you can see, I already disabled arrests, so even if this guy was to try and arrest me now, there would just nothing happen, as you can see. Haha. No arresting me today, boy. Oh my god, seriously? Seriously? You had one job to just walk in a straight line, and you walked straight into the laser. Wow, I guess that what happens. That's what happens with people when the Pride Month ends. They just all become straight. Well, it's okay if you need to sleep. I don't force you to actually stay here, and it's actually surprising how there's way more Asian people watching than I thought. I always thought most of my viewers were coming from the US or the... were coming from US or... Seriously, dude, there's no point. There's no point in trying to arrest me. Well, you can get the Hyperchrome anywhere. You don't have to be in a VIP server to get it. What's this guy's username? Oh, that's Chris Sepp. Oh, that's Chris. Do not kick me. Well, I won't kick you. I'm just gonna zap you. You said don't kick me, so I'm just gonna zap you. This is fun. Hello there, Ruyang Li and Meme King. The Hyperchrome can get in the VIP server. You can get it anywhere. But I just use the VIP server because it's just more comfortable. Let's see, where else can we go? Where else can we go? What is currently robbable anyway? Is there a cargo plane in the air? I can't see. It's not. So we gotta wait a little bit. I find it funny that this guy is seriously trying to chase after me. Okay, so he wants to race, then I'm gonna give him a race. I have no idea where the race is supposed to be. Yeah, I have a VIP server, but you don't know how to spawn the vehicle. Well, Hyperchrome is not a vehicle, it's a color. Basically, there's 8 different colors. Oh, you mean the VIP server. The command thing, this one. Basically... Oh, what gold is worth? I have no idea, to be honest. I never really dealt with much with worth, and the only reference that I have is basically that one website that everyone uses. The issue is with that website is that basically it's fully made by its VG, who, as far as I know, is just a massive clickbaiter. And plus, the entire community is just going complete monkeys over how... Let's just be honest, the entire trading community is just people who desperately try to get OG stuff, and people who have OG stuff want intense overpricing. About the coding thing with the VIP server, it's the button next to 1. So if I put my... if you like the finger I use to equip my shotgun, one button left to that, which in my case would be this, or this if I press shift. That's basically the button to use the console, which kinda sucks because I often press that button. I just often press that button while I'm trying to fight, and that doesn't go well. Museum, guys. Well, I'm gonna come to the museum in just a second. We're train speed 50. Okay. That's the fun thing with the trains. I can just zoom them to me. I was gonna say summon, but it doesn't really summon, since the train command just puts on a one that is not robbable. Or else people would just spam rob the trains. Aren't the volumes as good as well? So is nothing too loud, nothing is too silent, or should I put the game a little bit higher? Okay, see the cargo plane is there as well. Should I go for the plane? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go for the plane. And we are landing on nothing. And I'm late for the plane as well, so I guess I'm just gonna head straight to the museum. To the museum. Museum and Tomb are the ones that I actually haven't robbed the Tomb a single time since the update dropped. I wonder if I'm at least there going to be able to get any Hyperchromes. I mean, if we look at it, I can understand that Hypershift is an insanely rare color, just because you need 40 rolls of insanely rare things, because there's 8 Hyperchromes in total, and each one has 5 levels, so you'd have to roll 40 times of an extremely rare drop, that each one is triggered just by robbery. That takes some effort, or insane luck. Wonder if they're ever going to be adding stuff like a boost, or if they're gonna add like a game pass for higher God damn it. For higher odds or so. I got a glitched in when I exited my drone and put me underneath the power plant parking road. I have no idea why, but I think it's because of the lighting lag. I have no idea either. Sometimes in general when you exit vehicles, it kinda bugs around sometimes. Recently also I think I got bugged under something, or my friend got bugged under something. Yeah, I think my friend was I don't remember it exactly. I do remember that I think my friend also bugged in a way. But I don't really remember the context of it. I do sure hope that we're gonna get at least a few more viewers in this stream, because there is not really a point in me streaming if there's barely any people watching. I mean, I don't want to stop the stream just because there's not many people, since the people that are there, I still have to mind those, like, you know what I mean. And once again, only the 0. Sadly, it's not like CS:GO, where you have to... It's not like CS:GO where the knife only appears when you actually get the knife. I'm pretty sure that was, in CS:GO it was that anything would appear and you could miss the knife and stuff, but I'm pretty sure now the gold only appears if you actually get the knife. Senna looks pretty cool, honestly. This is a really nice car, although the performance could be better. But I think it really fits as a limited vehicle, because if this was available anywhere, it kinda doesn't really fit into the jailbreak vibe. It's kinda a little bit too detailed. Plus, I'm not a big fan of the active spoiler. Doesn't really work that great. I might be able to demonstrate what I mean. Just gonna let this person in. Are you gonna come inside? Ah, he's already inside. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least I really hope that they started working on ragdolling when exiting vehicles, especially on Volt. They tried to fix it. I really hope that they're gonna try it with stuff like Jet as well, because it's very common for me to exit my Jet and then just end up ragdolling, which is a massive pain. That reminds me of another pain I had, which was Celsior, given that when you drive a high speed, or fly a high speed in Celsior's case, and you jump out, you often still... the velocity of your avatar still remains, so you get launched forwards a little bit. And in Celsior's case, it would most likely kind of push you into the hood of the car, or the vehicle, which is super annoying if you're trying to make a quick hit and run kind of thing. Just super annoying because you just get stuck in the hood of the car. What else is there supposed to be said? It's always kind of bad when you're getting stuck in the hood of a car. Or when the engine, not specifically the hood, since the hood is basically just the piece of metal on top, I guess. The cover. Engine cover. Hello there, Tyler. Well, I'm glad to see that there's at least someone viewing. then I'm not gonna be a crazy schizophrenic guy talking to himself. Yeah, well, I am talking to myself since none of you are actually talking back. Here, this is what I mean. I feel like this could be confusing new players. The fact that it automatically points to the volcano and there's nothing on the map actually indicating that it's on that it's supposed to be the volcano. Yeah, they actually buffed a bunch of vehicles. There were a bunch of buffs for older vehicles as well, like the Mustang, and my friend noticed um, like the old Mustang, and there's a few, and Porsche. I think the Porsche got upgraded as well. They generally did shit. Well, it's mostly because of they tweaked the gear shifts because many vehicles were actually not able to get to top speed, literally just because the gear shifts were not very. Yeah, the axle feels buffed and smoother. That's because of the gear shift changes. Whoops. And the gear shift stuff are around, so it's actually in the, okay, I guess the casino was robbed without me. Slow clapping. It's actually in the logs as well. If you go to this, I have the log open right now. Um, Here, improved existing vehicles, better driving performance. So we got a little quicker Camaro. Well, quicker from a stop to, yeah, it's a bit quicker now. Some issues in general, and just like increased launch from 4x4 as well. Well, there's not really, that doesn't really answer my question. Um, where is it? Vehicle performance issues. Robberies trade hub. Vehicles. Yes, vehicles. Bu -bu 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 -bu. Fixed an issue where vehicles could not reach their top speed due to poor gearing, thanks to gearing adjustments. So they did make gearing adjustments in general, so stuff is gonna be quicker in general. Yes, you can join. I have the link in the pins. You guys can join anytime. I feel like, in general, Tomb is probably going to be one of the robberies that... Okay, wait. I'll just put the train speed 0 just so I can save this after bank. I feel like Tomb is gonna be the one that's like the hardest to get the Hyperchromes. Because it's just one of those robberies where, well, you need more people. And in my time trying to get people to go to the tomb so I can do a contract, I cannot remember how many times I've just said tomb in chat, and I saw people driving by the tomb, or people saying other robberies in chat and people being like, okay, we're gonna go there now, or I say tomb, someone else goes museum, and everyone goes to the museum. How to join again? The link is up here, so you just basically have to click the link. Yes, I already have a key card. Doing. Cargo plane is the hardest. Well, it is kind of tricky because it's you have to wait a specific time to actually get to it, and it doesn't stay forever. So basically, most of the robberies are determined by how long they're open. Sorry. The amount of time that most robberies are determined to be open is there's this one timer that basically is just a general timer, but as soon as everyone leaves, the robbery is also closed. Given that the cargo plane arrives and leaves, there is not really any sort of a... Oh, come on, next to the Hyperchrome again. There's not really any sort of... basically there's just a way shorter time to actually get into the plane. There we go. Hey, hello. I never know what to use more. Should I chat more with the people or should I just stick with microphone? I don't know how many people actually simultaneously watch and play, so I don't know how many people are actually interacting with me. Plus, there's that like 7 seconds of delay because of latency, so I don't really know what the better choice is. Then again, I have so little viewers that the amount of feedback I get, is, well, if I get any feedback at all, it's maybe like 2 people giving me feedback, and those 2 people might actually not even be in the stream later streams as well. Well, we got 9 viewers, which is almost 10. Yes, who would have thought? 9 is almost 10. Hello there. Hello there, Valentino. Well, I am glad to see that my stream is not only just people, not only just, well, I am glad that people are actually joining the game, and it's not just the low kind of players, it's that I get players from all sort of, like, I get all sorts of players, honestly. I get a lot of, there's poor people joining, there's medium people joining, there's rich people joining, there's super rich people joining. Plus, what I do notice is the fact that we never seem to have any girls in chat. I don't know if it's just like my vibe or aura. I've never had a girlfriend in real life before, so might as well just be that. Like, if you just scroll through this is like this is a copy paste. This one is probably male, but I don't want to assume something. This one is definitely male. This one is probably gender neutral. This one is definitely male because of beard. This one is most likely male as well. This one is male as well. I'm pretty sure that we had like 4, 5 girls in total. Maybe 7 if I count in links. There was this one sweet lady who did trade me her 4x4, and I just remember that I'd stopped the passenger train, so I should probably actually rob the passenger train. Let's go. Let's go. Let me just re-enable the train so we can have this. Oh, I didn't even remember that the stopping the train automatically opens the briefcase stuff. We're at train currently. Train heading to Volk. I am using the snake because it's a nice vehicle, honestly. And because I also am kinda showcasing the vehicles that people might actually not own yet. Doink. So, but speaking of that, oh yeah, I forgot that you kinda can't swim with a bag, which is pretty annoying, so I guess I'm just gonna have to get back into the Senna. I never know what to call vehicles when I know both the actual name and the in-game name, because in-game it's called the Snake, but this is a McLaren Senna, so I could call it both the Senna or the Snake. So I never know, like, it's like Bugatti. Should I say Burlet? Should I say Bugatti? Should I say Veyron? I am saying Bugatti is kinda really not the choice anymore, given that there's 4 Bugattis in the game now. But yeah, if we look at the general performance, it's kinda even worse than Macaron. And I assume, oh my god, almost every time there's the Hyperchrome on screen. I don't think many people actually have the Macaron or the Bugatti La Voiture Noire, whatever it's called. The black car, as far as I know. I don't think many people actually own that thing yet, although there's probably a bunch of people who own that yet. But as you probably have seen from my level, okay, Bugatti number 4. It's actually rather disappointing for being a Bugatti, which is understandable. It's literally just Chiron but slower. It doesn't have as much power in the high speeds. It doesn't really, well, now I'm late to power plant. There's actually one thing that always really annoys me. It's something that actually triggers me at times, is when I'm on my way to a robbery and the person leaves and ends the robbery just before I arrive. That's one of the things that always really got my blood boiling at times. So I would prefer if people could in fact, pay a little bit of attention to where I'm going. Well, okay, I don't wanna ask too much from the people. I can understand that the delay really is confusing. Given that I've played, before I started streaming, I did join random streamers as well, and I can tell that the stream delay is more confusing than actually helping with orientating. I tried chasing them, and honestly, just the insane delay kinda misled me so much that it would have been just better if I actually tried to just chase after him without the stream, than actually looking at the stream and be like, ah, he's here now, and then I'm actually just like 12 seconds late. Okay, let's not die here. Is it uncommon that how many people actually do use first person in the game? Like, how many people actually do robberies in first person? I feel like that might be one of the rarest things I do. Well, I don't need anyone to drive me around. Honestly, I do really prefer driving on my own. Okay, I saw the Hyperchrome. I don't know if it's always there's like with the same amount of stuff, so if I pass the Hyperchrome, there's not another Hyperchrome coming. Okay, so let's hop onto the train. Oh, there's already someone in here. Let's see. Gold skin, which was yellow. Oh, this is something that I wanted to try out. It's, given that the vehicles now have extra collision, people have complained that the sand actually looks like gold now. So what if I do set this to my sand one? So yeah, it does sort of kinda look like gold, but it does not really look that much like gold. But I use Vanta Black because it's called Lavrancho Noir. If that pronunciation is kinda right in anyway. It's called the black car. So literally, this is the blackest the car can get because I'm using Vanta Black. There you go. Boing. Let's go. Corridor. Wait, let me just give myself a glider again. There we go. I remember that I used to play in first person, like non-stop, then I started playing in third person. I do use first person inside of robberies because I feel like I can navigate better. But I also always use first person when it comes to shooting guns, and I don't know if it would be easier if I just used third person. I do not play or really like horror or scary stuff. I never really did it much. And we are kinda grinding together already. So let's just hop over here. Whoop. And robbery bonus roll. Let's go. And nothing. As usual. Where to next? I think I would say casino. I would say casino. No, I don't really play horror games or scary games. I think the most scary game that I've yet to play is Buff Imposter. Also, if it's too silent and you guys want some background music, just tell me. I kind of feel like that it's too silent if I don't talk. So if there's any sort of like too much silence and you need to do some background music, just to spice it up a little bit. Oh, are we going to Tomb? Sorry, I think I missed that. And what car am I in? I am inside the Macaron. This is the Season 10 car of at least Season 10, level 10. So this car. This is the current seasonal car that is still obtainable for 30 days. Active spoiler. There you go. Torpedo on the Rocknet for Burley. This is now people starting to trade in my chat again, and honestly, I don't mind because I have everything I want. Honestly, I do want the 8-like spoiler, like the level 45 season 1 spoiler. I actually want that as well, like the 8-like spoiler. That is the one spoiler that I used. And then I realized that literally almost every card that I'm using doesn't even have a spoiler to be customized. We need one more person. There we go. There's a cool game which is called Spectre. It's based on Phasmophobia. I have a friend who plays Phasmophobia, but I haven't really played it myself. I'm pretty sure that I don't even own it. Okay, so we got more people coming in, and as I've said, there's not just any random people coming in. There's literally rich people coming in, there's headless people coming in. And I wonder why are people actually watching me? Why are people staying here? Is it because of my voice? Is it because of it's actually being entertaining? Or are people just grinding, just looking around just to find VIP servers to use? I wonder what's actually keeping people here, but at this point, there's just such little people who actually stay, or reoccurring people, that there's just not really any database, or any sort of data that I could use. Because there's like, even the people who keep appearing back again are rather inconsistent. I'm wondering if I should stream more in August, but the issue is that we are traveling. The family is traveling, and because of me starting an apprenticeship soon, I don't know how much of my August is actually going to be available to me. Because my August might as well just be either not in my home country or literally just... Trust me, there is a lot of people who like my voice in more than just a safe work type. I don't know what's about my voice. I have no idea what people think of my voice. It's just... I've never really been into voices. I've never found joy in ASMR stuff. But yes, I have been in VCs before, and people have told me that they like my voice in more than just a voice way. I'm pretty sure I'm not in that Discord server anymore. I'm very sure I'm not there anymore. That's like a while ago as well, a few months. But yes, there are people, I literally have, I think I have a screenshot of my stream chat of someone saying I'm staying because your voice is a blessing to my ears. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go to Tomb in the next one, given that I actually haven't robbed the Tomb a single time since the update dropped. And there's someone waiting. Okay, Hyperchrome. Nope. No thanks. Let's go to Tomb. I do prefer driving around on my own. I'm very used to being my own driver. No need to guilt trip me. Lol. And here we go. We got 3 types of Bugattis. You got any Hyperchromes? Sadly, I have no Hyperchromes yet. I have been grinding quite a bit today, but I have not obtained a single Hyperchrome yet. I have gotten a lot of rolls where I landed directly next to the Hyperchrome, but I have not obtained any Hyperchrome myself yet. Oh man, the new custom materials really shine in the tomb. God damn. Okay, these custom... Okay, god damn it. These custom materials really shine in the tomb. This, I mean, in general, custom materials are pretty insane. Just the fact that you could kinda make anything a texture. I could literally just make... I could just turn the Captain Sauce's face into tiles or something. And thank you for the subscription. Let's go. Doink. Also, Tomb is pretty unique, just the fact that you can run out of gems to find. It's pretty crazy. There have been times where I wanted to do a tomb contract and ended up running into an empty tomb. Yes, it was annoying. God damn it. There you go. Man, this looks cool. I really hope they were gonna work more on I really hope they work on Monument of the Dead. Because if you guys didn't know, maybe you guys didn't know, but their Badimo did release a game as a game jam called Monument of the Dead, and it's so much fun. I really like Monument of the Dead, but as the name says, oh man, I just realized they it's never gotten, well, when it launched it had like 100 players or so, but it quickly died, and I just noticed that they actually even took the game private. But I really hope they're gonna work more on Monument of the Dead, because I really like that game. It has such a good, I feel like it has super much potential, and it's a really good idea. And knowing Badimo, there's definitely going to be success behind it. And I really like the new monster truck. It's finally worth the 1 million. Although, I've also read another post on the Jailbreak subreddit today that people are actually really getting mad at the fact that there's so many people who are so much like, no, don't revamp this, it's so old. That how many people are actually repetitive against the fact that stuff is getting revamped just because they want all of their to keep their 2017 stuff. And I would also really enjoy if people wouldn't rob the power plant without me, because I like robbing the power plant and I would prefer to rob it as well. I'm sorry if I don't really wait for people sometimes, but when I rob stuff, I try to let at least some people in, and I don't just take the entire robbery for myself. Well, definitely in bank, because that would be really cheap. Jewelry, I do also try to let people in. Museum and tomb are kind of like already just the same thing. Train isn't really that much of the... Train doesn't really make any sense. Plane neither. But yeah, when it comes to stuff like power plant or other stuff, please correct me if I'm being an idiot. Please correct me if I'm actually a hypocrite and I'm talking crap right now. I do not have the best of minds. I want them to revamp every vehicle. I remember I was terrified of revamping Torpedo because I thought some changes would make it worse. They would handle differently. Honestly, I would almost enjoy a Torpedo revamp. Just imagine Torpedo having a proper engine noise. Yeah, the thing is that when Torpedo was on sale and before Brule got buffed, they... the Torpedo was the king of the road, but since that one handling buff that made Brule faster than Torpedo, it's kinda just... I don't like that Brule is faster than Torpedo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really used to Torpedo being the king of vehicles. and that barely anyone would ask for the Veyron. And now it's literally all... Like, the last update with the gear shifts and the high-speed driving have buffed the Veyron again. So now it's just smoking Torpedo. My friend Dave Frost made 2 videos in total. One video where he shows me smoking me in the Torpedo, and the other one being him literally just driving his Burley up to like 360 plus miles per hour, which is something that I can't even achieve in Torpedo. But yeah, as I said, I'm gonna open the bank for the people. Or did someone else just open the bank? Or was it just the doors? And I'm gonna open the bank. Ooh, the cargo plane. Cargo plane. Where's the other guy who's saying, please wait for me? This is one of the reasons why I don't have the bag yet, the bigger bag. It's just simply because there's so much more... There's just so much more time to actually yeet around. Okay, let's see, we got nothing. Getting the Hyperchromes is probably going to take a while. And I don't like that it's completely... that I am probably one of those people who are going... It's just completely luck-based. And if I get a bad RNG, then I'm just... Well, it's all RNG. Honestly, they should give the Brilliant Torpedo a real top speed, like 360 MPa or something. Dreams for them to add the Jesco. Yeah, I really want a Jesco as well. But the problem is that if they add a Jesco, people would complain if it's faster than Torpedo Brillet, because it's a new vehicle. And people would complain if it is not, because of, you know, realism. The thing is that the 2 vehicles actually do have fixed top speeds. Torpedo tops at 380 mph and Burley tops at 480. So I actually really want the Scion. I really want Hyper Scion. Hello there. What's your day? My day is a day. That is what my day is. Well, today is going pretty good so far, actually. The secret to free Bawbucks. Could you please stop shooting at me? There you go. It's honestly kind of surprising at what a bountiful, what a motley crew we have. There's many different kind of people here. I always kind of feared that this was gonna be a disaster, as kind of like there's only like the noobs, the begging noobs joining or something. It's actually kind of surprising at how little I am getting stream snappers and idiots in here. Although I did get E-raped 3 times in total. 1 time in jailbreak in one of my streams, 1 time when I was in Discord VC, and 1 time while I was playing Military Simulator, Military Tycoon. And I'm not going to lie, there's a big dent in the top headpiece of my headphones. Because I threw my headphones because I was being E-raped. And I threw it a second time out of rage. You know what, let's just hop into the 4x4. To be honest, the new launch of the 4x4 kinda feels unrealistic. Just the fact I'm so used to this thing just having a slow start and now it just goes. the first gear is just so much quicker now. Kinda feels a little bit unrealistic. Given that there is, given that this thing is pretty huge. Let's see, we are robbing the cargo plane. What am I getting? Let's go. Okay, we passed the Hyperchromes, so... Okay, you know what, let's head to the casino. Did you guys know that the Volt 4x4 is actually the fastest... is actually the fastest electric vehicle in the game? Volt 4x4 can hit speeds of up to 240 miles per hour. Meanwhile, the Volt only tops out at... Wait, let me just... Meanwhile, the Volt actually tops out at only 215. There we go. Oh god, I don't want to get killed by this thing. Yeah, this is also a way to rob things. Literally just look at this. We're literally going to S. Oh well, I actually just noticed that. We are kinda on a collision with the mountain. So this... Okay, yeah, wait. I'm gonna have to be quick with this one. Alright, so let's hop in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, this should be enough. This should be enough for a roll. Okay, good, we got a roll. And we passed the Hyperchrome twice! God damn it. I like how this guy says that he doesn't have a fast car and then he talks about his Chiron. Oh, off to the power plant before someone else robs it. Right, who was the last person to rob power plant? And it's not even in chat anymore. Okay, so we're gonna hop over to the casino. After I did the power plant. So, given that we are already going to the power plant, I should be able to just drive through the volcano and then go on a direct course to the casino, which they hopefully should take a little bit of time until we arrive. Just the fact that casino has got to be the best robbery of the game, just because there's so much to do. For example, if you look at the bank one where we have to, like the newest bank floor, that one is so much cooler than the others just because you can actually choose to not use the same exit as the entrance, and you can actually just hop out from the roof and just climbing up there, opening the shutters and jumping out. It's just such a cool little detail. I feel like there could be so much done with the robberies that would just make it so much nicer. But then I feel like it kind of could end up like Mad City. Because in Mad City they used to have every robbery just being, okay, you stand in here for a while, you gather stuff and then you walk out, just like the Jailbreak Bank. And then they changed it that you basically have to gather stuff for every single one of them. And especially in the casino, I've always hated that. Like, I never liked the fact that I had to interact with something, and it kind of just made people way more fragile. I guess not fragile might not be the right word, but it's like way more vulnerable to cops. But also, I just they buffed the concept, and now it's actually very quick. The concept is very quick now. They buffed it a lot. They buffed the gear shifts and the top speed, so now it's very quick. Okay, what's the 0010? No, 0170, I think. 0170. Okay, so let's see. Although there is a good chance that it's already too late for us. That's the issue. God damn it, what's with this stupid laser? Yeah, we are definitely too late for this, I assume. Why is everyone spamming these? Like, just let... If you keep spamming it, I'm going to zap you. Oh my god. We are so going to be late for this. Okay, we got 1 minute. 1 minute to get in and out of here. 1 minute to run into this vault. Grab money. Run back out. If there's anything left. You know what? I'm just grabbing this pile. I'm grabbing this pile. Fuck you. Okay, we're so not gonna make this. We are so not going to make this. Well, basically all we have to do is we just have to get out of the vault before the security gets back on. So I just have to pray that I'm not going to run into the lasers, and I run into the lasers, so... I'm just going to give myself a glider so I can get through here. Hopefully without further getting into the lasers. I'm so gonna be late. Yep, and we're late. I'm so tempted to just spam zap everyone. Did the chat break again? No, it didn't. Zapping is not meant as tasering, it's zapping as in using a VIP command as to do... Okay, if you want me to zap you, I'm just gonna zap Meme King. What's the username? There you go. So yeah, my mood is ruined. Hehe. I'm just driving around mine aimlessly. Game modes are still not in the game anymore, right? I'm pretty sure they... Do you curse normally in streams? I really hold myself back. It is very rare for me to curse, but if I do end up getting too mad, I end up... I do highly hold myself back not to curse, but sometimes I just can't hold it myself, but I really hold back with it. It's like that one time, well, like literally just that one time where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this stack of money and then someone else grabs it, then, especially when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grab this thing and then someone else runs in and just grabs it in front of my face, I may... Do you know if it's possible to get Hyperchrome in a private server? Yes, it is. It is. There's not really there shouldn't be a difference between getting it between VIP servers and public servers when it comes to stuff like grinding, given that you both need to rob robberies in public servers and private servers, so Even if private server might actually also be kind of a nerf. Because first of all, in small private servers, the robberies start a lot slower. They reopen a lot slower. So first of all, that slows you down. Second of all, if you're in a VIP server alone, first of all, there is only a small chance that you actually get a keycard, which would lock the bank from you. And you wouldn't be able to even get Museum and Tomb, which means that you wouldn't be able to even get those two Hyperchromes. So doing this in a private server almost is a bit more of a nerf. Although just the fact that the people in public servers actually just rob them without you, or there's cops, might actually balance that out. Do you have any tips to get rich or grinding method? Honestly, I have no grinding method. I never really had one. I don't have any sort of... I never had any sort of plan or anything, basically. I don't have a strategy. What I do have is I do know how to rob the stuff. The thing is that you really need to get to know the patterns of everything. You really get to know how to run through everything. Speed is a very high factor. Given how the game works, you can easily... If you speed run, you basically get rich a lot quicker. I'm honestly thinking of streaming other games than Jailbreak, but every time I've done that, every time I've streamed something else than Jailbreak, the stream instantly died because people are here for Jailbreak, and I can completely understand that. When I was looking for Jailbreak streams and I hopped in and I saw that they were not playing Jailbreak, I instantly left the stream again. And I don't think people would want to watch me playing Mech Warzone. Let me check how many players does Mech Warzone have right now? "22 players, that is almost 3 times as much as usual. Damn. Oh, okay, you know what, I might as well just hop into Mech Warzone for a bit. Not trading it because it's a daily. Speaking of Torpedo, I haven't even flexed the thing yet. Woohoo. Okay, so I have a few options right now. Option 1 would be I'm sticking around in the server and I'm hopping on Crim again and then grinding with people, even though I'm not in the mood for that anymore. Second being I hop into Mech Warzone and watch my stream die. Third being I just end the stream and end up playing for myself. Decisions. Das ist eine recht gute Frage. Was soll ich denn mit jetzt machen? Soll ich in den Jailbreak bleiben oder soll ich lieber nach Mech Warzone? Das ist eine sehr gute Frage. A very good question. Can I do a poll? Wait, I just realized that I'm only watching the top chat and not the live chat. Goddamn. Okay, how do I do polls? How to poll? Moderation. People. Found it. I accident. Grinding on a PC that has an i5 from the 4th generation. I am not Spanish. Okay, should I... What should I do? Keep robbing these people in Jailbreak. Oh, keep robbing in Jailbreak. Into Warzone and the stream and take a break. We got the pole. Sounds like an American accent. I don't think that's an American accent. I mean, I don't see any guns, and I haven't witnessed a school shooting yet, so I don't think I was American the last time I checked. Okay, my PC is completely going down now. Jesus Christ. Let me just... Yeah, let me just... So yeah, as you can see, not even the task manager is running properly right now. That doesn't really look like something that you should do to your GPU, CPU, does it? That kinda doesn't really look like something that you should do to a CPU. Can I offer for a torpedo? No, you cannot. Rob with other people. So there's 100... Okay, I can drive right now. I think my PC is just going down right now. You know what? I have made a decision. Yeah, my decision is I'm gonna take a break. I'm in a bad mood now. I don't believe the fact that there's going to be any more people coming into the stream. I'm demotivated. And I'm an idiot. And someone just robbed the power plant without me. So, zap. Off we go. Zap.